Currency Kings and Queens. This is another midday Forex minute with Currency Queen. I wanted to go over gold because it's been doing some stuff today. It's Friday, the last day of the month, June 30th. Hopefully y'all ended the month in green and have had a good trading month. I wanted to show you some things with gold and reanalyze what we went over before, because we've been kind of keeping track of it over the last couple of weeks. As you can see, the downtrend on the daily, it was making, ended with a doji, and then right now we're on the daily chart within 3 hours and 45 minutes of the candle closing for the daily for today, and it looks bullish. If we drop down to the lower time frames, on the 4 hour is where we look at our current trend for our intraday trades. So looking at the current trend, it is trending upward from what we ended on yesterday. Yesterday morning started the bullish trend, and it's kind of been going up from there. This morning, a lot of people got in on some buys, including me, and it is continuing on the uptrend. I have some areas marked up. We'll drop down to the 1 hour since I like to mark my 1 hour up. Let's change this color here to something more meaningful or something we can read. So I'm going to use blue. Just for giggles. Okay, so looks like we have a inverted head and shoulders here. We touch down here, and if we bring this touch all the way across, level of support to a certain extent. Let's change the color on here that we marked up. I kind of traded earlier, like pre-market, and then at the beginning of market, I got in and I got out with the volume that it had. But it looks like the volume is continuing to stay around, because these areas of resistance that it was not breaking before, it is showing to be pretty strong. What I believe is that there are some areas of imbalance that we talked about previously that it is trying to cover. One of the areas being here on the 1 hour. This is an imbalance. In this area here that it's currently trying to fill. So for those of y'all that are in buys, just keep in mind this area, this range here could possibly reverse, because if we continue to look, there is a demand area below on the daily. So just be mindful of that. But as far as the moves for today and possibly into next week, we're going to see some bullish activity on gold. It's also breaking what it looks like, possibly breaking above the 200 EMA here, if this candle closes above. And then on the 30-minute, which is usually my entry, I usually enter on 30 or 15. It's going. So for those of y'all that were in it for the buys, have fun. Just be careful and make sure you're doing proper risk management. Also up here on the 1 hour, way over here, this imbalance here has not been covered. So we could see it go up to 1946.2 or beyond. So let's just continue to watch gold. I know a lot of fundamentals play a part in what it may potentially do for this week and the upcoming weeks. I don't think we've seen an end in the trend downward for the long term. But for now, let's get in on the buys. That's pretty much all I have. Make sure y'all are subscribing to my channel. Drop a comment if you have any comments or questions, and turn on your notifications. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great holiday weekend. Goodbye.